morning guys, welcome to this vlog. It is Friday today. I've been so busy recently and I have just been struggling to kind of be allocating my time to everything that I want to be doing. And then I've also just been trying to slow down and make more time for rest and just kind of get back into the slower way of living that I was really trying to adopt last year. But I'm just working from home today, so I want to film this vlog. I need to plan some videos also for next week that I can film. I also want to plan and just batch create a bunch of content for Zuri Creative. I also need to plan a client shoot for Zuri Creative as well. But I hope that you guys are doing well. I feel like around me recently, just in my life, and I feel like everyone I talk to, there is just so much pain and suffering at the moment, and people are really just struggling. And I feel like for me recently, God has really just been showing me how easy it is to have the illusion of trust and faith when everything is going well and we don't actually need to put our faith into action. But as John 16:33 tells us, we will have suffering in this life. And if you're a Christian, maybe you can relate as well. But I feel like it is so easy to, I guess, know in your head that God is good and that He is working to bring good out of this suffering in our lives. But it's a lot harder to know that like in your heart. It's really easy to get tunnel vision as well and just only be focusing on our pain and suffering, and even logically knowing that suffering will come to an end and that God is working to bring good out of our trials doesn't diminish the actual feelings that we feel and the pain and the hurt that we're going through right now in that moment. Or even sometimes we can just doubt the truth that we know. But I was reading the book of James. I keep coming back to the book of James. It's my favorite book in the Bible. I love it so much. But chapter 1 verses 2-4 say, "Consider it great joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you experience various trials, because you know that the testing of your faith produces endurance, and let endurance have its full effect so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing." Trials and sufferings in our lives activate our faith and allow us to put what we believe into action. I feel like reading this, there's so many things I love about this verse, but I think one thing that I'm just being reminded of and comforted by recently is that I can rejoice in the sufferings and the trials in my life because I have a God who walks through those sufferings with me. And I think a lot of times, definitely me personally, I try and kind of discern like why something might be happening in my life or what God might be trying to teach me or what He's doing. And whilst it can be really encouraging when you're at a point where you can kind of look at the situation and actually see like what God is trying to teach you or how He's growing you, we don't always get to know that. God promises that He is always working for good, but not that we can always see it or understand it. Something God has been teaching me over the past few months actually, and He just keeps giving me more and more opportunities to put it into practice, is that I don't have to understand the big picture to trust Him. I don't have to make sense of what God's doing or what He's trying to teach me in order to have faith that He is working for good and that I can trust Him and I don't have to worry. So that is something that God has been teaching me recently. I'm not going to continue talking about this for too much longer, even though I could, because I know a lot of you guys probably aren't Christian or you don't really believe in God. But if that's you, I just want to say that you are so, so deeply loved. And whatever you are struggling with or going through or dealing with right now, I would love to just listen to you and to pray for you. So you can comment down below if you would like prayer for anything, or also you can feel free to send me a message on my Instagram if you want to keep it a little more personal. But yeah, I just love you guys so much, and I'm so blessed to have this community online, and you guys are always so, so sweet and kind to me. So I just want to be a place where you guys also feel like you can open up and share, you know, what you're going through as well. It's not just me talking to the camera all the time, even though that is what YouTube is. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some work done and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. I went thrifting earlier this week with my sisters and I wanted to show you guys what I got. I love watching thrift hauls and seeing what other people find. I don't often buy clothing at thrift stores just because I can never really find things that I like that much, or I just can't be bothered looking through all the clothes. But this time I did pick up one dress, and it is this rust color. I don't know what style dress this would be called, but it's got little frills on the sleeves and I love the color. It is a little bit big for me, but I think I can make it work, and it won't look too weird if I wear it like to the beach or something, or just somewhere casual. The next thing I got, you guys might think is kind of weird, but it is a cow print cowboy hat. I kind of got this specifically to wear to a dance, so yeah, I don't think I'll wear this one very much. Another thing that I picked up is this giant shell, and I got this because I thought it would be a really fun prop to have for my product photography shoots. If you guys don't know, I run a business doing product photography, and I just thought this would be really fun for my, like, maybe little jewelry or little skincare items, and it was $2 and it's a really unique prop, so pick that one up. I also picked up 3 magazines. These are Frankie magazines. They were $1 each. And I love these because there's a lot of cool like art and patterns and just things in here that I like to use to just make collage cards, which is kind of random, but I love making handmade cards. And I had some Frankie magazines last year. When I didn't have a card, I kind of was going through and I just picked some stuff out and collaged it all and made it into a card. And then I just started doing that like regularly, and it's really fun. So I got a few magazines, and I love the Frankie ones because they're not like a glossy paper. They're like a kind of more thicker paper, just normal paper, I guess. So they're really good for collaging. So I've already had a little flick through, and there's some really cool things that I want to cut out and make some cards with. And finally, I picked up just a few different vases and bottles and little jars, I guess, with the intention of painting these. So I got 4. The key that I was looking for was just cool shapes. I didn't really care about the colors or the pattern because I'm going to be painting them a more neutral color anyway. This one's kind of like a little jug, and then this one's like a little clay pot that someone probably has handmade. There's some initials on the bottom, so thank you for your art, JBP. So these were all just a couple of dollars each, and I thought they would be just super fun to paint, so I could have them kind of as vases for flowers or dried flowers, or even to give to people as gifts. Or it's a really fun art day to do with your friends, just painting pots together. Oh, and one more thing that I got from the thrift store, just sitting right in front of me, is just this little white, what is this called? A jug? I guess. Pretty much, yeah, just a little white water jug, and I got this with the intention to use it as a vase to put flowers in, which I have these beautiful yellow roses from my sister's garden in at the moment. So that is my little mini thrift haul. I'm also going to show you one other thing that I picked up recently that's not from the thrift store, just a clothing item that is an addition to my capsule wardrobe. I'll show you right now. It is this really pretty white linen skirt. This is the new skirt that I picked up. This is from Dish. It is a white linen maxi skirt. I love it so much. I have wanted a skirt like this for a while, but I also kind of wanted to replace the white midi skirt in my wardrobe that just with something that was probably a little bit more wearable and versatile. So I love this. It is double lined, not see-through, and the best part about it is that it has pockets. pretty much just been working on my computer for the whole afternoon. I haven't quite gotten done everything that I wanted to do today, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave in a bit to go to church to do a bit of work there tonight. So before I do that, I think I'll just go sit outside for a little bit and read, kind of just take a little bit of a break because I haven't really taken a break all day. But that is going to be it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.